I'm sitting here, I'm finna get ready for bed. But I was sitting here thinking about relationship, thinking about how people like avoiding it. How people like avoiding relationship. And the reason why they like avoiding it because they're scared of change. But it really ain't got nothing to do with being scared of change. It's like, well, yeah, but you can't look at it like that. You gotta look at it like it's gotta be done. You know it's gotta be done. So that's one of the benefits from growing up in the street. You see people waste their time in dancing with temptation. You see people waste their time indulging in adolescent behavior, grown folk. So let's say somebody on drugs, a strong drug. Well, they're gonna stay on that drug for years, and while they on the drug, they're gonna lose homes, they're gonna lose family, they're gonna lose friends, they're gonna lose lovers, they're gonna lose job opportunity. Because years ago go by. That it's just the same with avoiding change. You're gonna waste all them opportunities to change, and you're gonna go from bed to bed, friend to friend, partner to partner. And what people don't look at is the internal. You're not gonna evolve with these people. No matter what, you're not going to evolve with these people. You're not getting nothing. You might hit a lick, you might get something that's a temporary fix. You might go out and have a good time, but you're not going to evolve. You're not going to move forward regardless, because y'all are just together to party. So you're going to be stagnated. You're choosing to be stagnated. So, and what we all must realize is that every person you be with, you're gonna possibly lose 5 years with that person. You can test the theory now. Let's say some of y'all done been with 3 people since last year. I bet y'all still dealing with them 3 people. Well, some of y'all been dealing with 3 people. I'm being lenient because some of y'all got a lot of partners. But some of y'all done been with 3 people in the last 3 years. And somehow you done with them, really. You know you done with 2 of them at least. But somehow you still dealing with them 3 people. 5 years for each one of them, man. You keep playing with it. You better hope you get out of all of it in 5 years. You better hope you get out of all of it in 5 years. You better hope you get out of all of it in 5 years. But you can really just add it up. Like, when did you start dealing with this person? Just start putting it down. Time y'all gonna see. Everything in numbers. Start putting it down. Start putting the time down, and you gonna see. Everything is numbers. Just put the time down. You gonna see. You gonna be like, man, I've been dealing with such this time for some reason, and we done. But somehow I'm still dealing with this dude. Or I'm still dealing with this woman. That's what it is. It's energy. You gotta deal with that energy. So it's like you're gonna waste that time regardless. So let's say you've been dealing with it's 2020, well it was 2025, it's 2026 now. Let's say you've been dealing with somebody since 2019. That's finna wrap up. Whoever you've been dealing with, some reason their energy finna fade out. Let it fade out. Cause if you deal with them again after these 5 years, you're gonna reboot it. All right, now let's say some of y'all started dealing with somebody until 2022. Well, just add it up. Okay, 2022, 2027, 2028, you'll be done with them. I'm serious. That's how it work, bro. Y'all should have been figured this out though. It's like we ain't paying attention to what we supposed to pay attention to. Like it's air to breathe, it's water to drink, and it's you can write, you can walk, uh, but it's more to it than that. It's like your encounters. Who has you been encountering with? Okay, now the energy, you gotta share that with them. Who are their ancestors? Is they on your level or not on your level? You gotta take in their baggage regardless in that spiritual realm. You might not have to take in that baggage in the physical realm, but you gonna have to take on that baggage in the spiritual realm. Okay, what do that mean? What tree they is? You don't know. They don't know. So, all right, what that look like? Well, you probably had everything might be good between y'all. Sex is great. Everything outstanding in the physical. For some reason, you can't get right. You financially, you can't get right. You keep having bad karma. You just can't get right. No matter what, you can't get right. That's what it is. No matter what, you can't get right. You done try and try and try. You can't get right. Y'all love each other. You think you do. But now that's starting even well on the relationship because something wrong with you having issues because y'all ain't supposed to be together. Probably. Or somebody got some unfinished business. Like one of y'all might be cursed not to have a good relationship until you walk into your purpose and heal them generational curses. Your parents probably were bad with relationship. You might not be, but your parents might be. So a lot of stuff goes into this. A lot of it. So y'all gotta do all that. Then you finally find your love. That's why I say you better just find your twin flying soulmate. And you just skip all that because y'all share the same ancestors. You see the power in that? You share the same ancestors, so you ain't gotta worry about, oh, I'm over here in that tree, so what's going on y'all tree? You in Michael the Archangel tree, and all of a sudden you done went over here in the humans tree. That ain't no angel tree, that ain't no angelic tree in no way, fashion, or form. So now you finna deal with human stuff. But you on the level, and it make you feel some type of way because they look up, they supposed to, you an angel over there in the human tree. So you feeling yourself. But you go over here to this angel tree, you can't feel yourself because y'all about the same. Y'all all the same. You can't feel yourself no more because ain't nobody idolizing you and deriding you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get over your ego. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at change again. And then let's look at y'all beautiful women. And then let's look at the men. And y'all 30s or saying 40, saying it's too young. Okay, well, you're going to stop at 50 anyway, regardless. All of you going to stop at 50 anyway. The question is, do you want to wait till 50 to learn? Do you want to wait till 50 to evolve in your life? Do you want to wait till 50 to build a life? Because you got to listen to what I'm saying. You're going to settle down at 50 anyway. And what I mean by that, I got in the street early at 12. I just saw it. I saw change. I saw people. I got to see two generations, including my own, one before that one and one. And I seen a lot of people had the same attitude because these two generations, it really ain't nothing different about them. They went through the same, we're going through the same stuff. The 70 babies and the 80 babies and stuff like that. So, why did you settle down? You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to be able to build. You saying, I wait, I'm 50, you're not going to feel like it. Basically, long story short, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you really got to start before 50. But will y'all do that? Probably not. The good thing about these North Node women that me and God and them looking at for myself and for my future, if it's possible to be, they already got a lot going on that's positive, so it ain't no big deal. They already got a lot going on. And I am who I am. So, ain't no big deal. But, so let's say we did wait to 50 to get together. It won't be no big deal. Because we pretty much grown. Everybody pretty much moving on towards their woman and man features, I guess you could say. that's another thing I learned. Like, you also, they told me not to say that. But, yeah. Yeah, so you can't look at change. You look at change, like, you better look at your opportunity. What you want to do, like, well, I can make any woman get in a relationship. I used to grab one. I used to test myself. Cause I might need a woman for about 3 to 4 years to help me with something. I tell them that though. And which was wrong, but I did it just to test myself. But it wasn't wrong, but it was wrong. I would tell them what's going on, what I need them for. I need them to be still for a while. And in other words, you ain't gonna be able to go out and sleep around like that. You mean you can, but you gonna have to have them. They gonna have to be up to par. Somebody I don't know, stuff like that. Just a bunch of different things. Can't be no low vibration people. Can't be nobody I know. I pretty much know everybody, know their dark secret. And I know what they got going on. I know their little secret diseases and all that. So I go ahead and lay that on the table. And cause we be around here. And I tell them what I need. They'll be like, I ain't doing that. You know how women always be trying to act cute. Smiling like they want to do if they don't want to do it. What you gonna give me for? What's your dream? You got a dream, don't you? I bet you I'll make you for make a deal with you. I help you fulfill your dream. You help me with them. And if you don't start to walk into your dream by the end, let's say we just started in this year. If you don't start to walk in your dream by the end of this year, you can just do whatever you want to do. That's it. It'd be easy as hell. But I stopped doing that because it really wasn't right. But I mean, everybody ended up good, but I just didn't feel right about it. But cause I like challenging stuff like that. And most of the time you hear their dreams and hear what they got going on, they were really in their own way. They just had to let it be and open up to new heights, greater understanding, evolve. Like I hear a lot, even old people, I even hear older people saying they ain't ready. Yeah, that's true, but we babying them because it ain't about being ready. It's about finally growing up. And a lot of people are adults and still ain't adults. You know, a lot of people are grown women and grown men, but really ain't grown women and grown men. And they got they right, say everything right about them, but they still in a child state of mind somehow. They still child play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody babied them. And, you know, it could be they got older men for lovers or older women for love. Somebody babying them, you know, but they need to grow up, you know. And they can't grow, they can't evolve because of that cushion. And you just making them cripple, you know. So when they gonna start? Because one thing I know from experience, when you ain't got no cushion, you're not gonna keep saying, I ain't ready yet. You're not gonna, y'all turn down opportunity. Everybody don't get them opportunity to turn down opportunity. While a lot of y'all out there that had opportunity after opportunity, some people really don't get but 1 to 2 if they lucky opportunity in their lifetime. So y'all just constantly giving it away, constantly throwing it away. This guy's it said something like that in Job. Like people keep getting these chances after chances and blowing it. That's what y'all doing. Program, man. Y'all the same group of programs in the Bible that do that. You can find, everybody can find themselves in the Bible. Everybody. Everybody got their chapter. Right now, everybody in the world can go read the Bible and find their chapter in that Bible, in that part of their life. It ain't nothing new under the sun. In King James, just in King James alone, you ain't even gotta go through all the other stuff. You can find everybody in the world. Whatever you're going through, you can look through that Bible and find that chapter. And it's going to tell you how to deal with them problems in your situation, how to work out them problems in your situation, and how to get out of those problems and get out of the situation. I shit you not. Everybody in this world. I learned that from a chemist in the street. And he wasn't going to church or nothing. He was just an absolute genius. And he told me that. And you wouldn't have never thought somebody like that to tell you that, because he didn't go, like I said, he didn't go to church or nothing. Man, he was bad about giving street cats test questions that they kept getting on their nerve. Because everybody needed him for all kind of stuff. Creating drugs, making like legit drugs, stretching drugs, all kind of stuff, like healing product. You get shot, you can go to him, you know, whatever. And he was one of my best friends. And people used to come and get on his nerves. And he'll give them test questions. You saw this test question. And then I'll let you do it. He was a high priest too, though. And but yeah, that's what I learned. Like, if you don't pick up, a lot of y'all just scared to change. Scared to be in a relationship, because a lot of relationships turn bad. But a lot of y'all, you ain't been in no twin, no flame relationship, though. I know you haven't, because I haven't really been in them like that. And when I did, me and that person probably wished it would have worked out, because we did enjoy each other's company, you know, but walked away from it, because we felt like it was going to be like all the other relationships. I did it one time before. That was my fault. The second time wasn't my fault, though. Why are we scared of relationship? Because we seen what our parents really went through, whether they was so-called good or bad in public or not. We knew it wasn't that hot. They wasn't flames of twin either, though, probably. Unless you're dealing with, you know, I was going to say something, but never mind. You know, that's it, though. It's about changing, embracing change. Y'all going to be at 50 and say you're scared. But you going to do it anyway because you're tired. That lower hip bone. That lower hip bone make you like this. you gonna want somebody to really massage you the right way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, how you look? How you think you is? You look like you just walked out of a magazine. That lower hip bone go out on y'all, girl. It's over, boy. Y'all complain the most about that lower hip bone. The cushion get gone and I keep forget what they call them things. Your cushion get gone in your spine. Your bone get bone. Hurt. And then that man, you probably got a young dude at this point. You done with the old dude, you got a young dude. That young dude don't want to deal with it. Baby massage, buy me some J's. Baby massage me. You gonna get some wheels for my car? Baby massage me. I seen a new suit online. Baby massage me. You seen that pit bull? You know what I'm saying? You always gotta give a child something for something, you know? You gotta find somebody y'all love, man. Y'all gotta find somebody that love y'all so y'all can quit playing around. That's like a lot of people that got these third-party relationships, down low relationships. The person that they be cheating with, just show them love. So it's like they got one person that love them for them and do all what they want them to do. And then you got the one person they got for show. Like, that's a joke. It's an illusion. Get rid of the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Give whoever love you, you know, whoever showing you love. Make you feel comfortable being you. You know, quit trying to put on that facade. That's one thing I did see growing up, though. A lot of people who had a relationship that the parents might have not liked the one of them, they were good relationship. The parents even to say that, yeah, it's a good relationship, but I just don't like him. Or I just don't like her. You know what I'm saying? But they be like, they got a good relationship though. And then what else? People want to know what's after that. You get in this relationship, what's after that? Well, if y'all both business oriented, that probably wouldn't be a question. Like for me and these North Node, that wouldn't be a question. What you gonna do now? We'll probably know exactly what we're gonna do next. If all the other stuff fall into place when once we first get together, we pretty much life good after that. But for the most part, for most people, they want to know what's next. Build your business together, build career together, work together, prepare to have kids together and be able to take care of the kids together. Both of y'all prepare to take care of the home together. You know, because these days both people working probably, and it's only fair that both of y'all clean up, both of y'all take care of home. Like a lot of times, people got stagnated when they, you know, I don't know, things done changed. It's a perverse world. When women didn't have to work, well, of course you expect them to do clean up. You know, you've been home all day. Why not clean up? You ain't gotta do nothing else. But everybody working now, so y'all both gotta do it, bro. Y'all both gotta take care of it. And even then, you still gonna wanna don't wear each other out, man. Don't use each other. Don't use each other. Help take care of one another. And when you start putting that work in together, stop running. And at first, you're not gonna want to do it. And that's when you should do it quietly and humbly. Pray about it to God secretly. And make sure her or him don't notice it, because that's your personal feeling. That's your egotistical way. You never experienced that before, so anything somebody tell you to do that you're not normally used to doing, you're going to automatically get in your feelings about it. Throw that in the garbage, because it's just like ripping off a sticker for something so you can stick on the wall. Yeah, you're just now opening it. So give it a chance. You might like it. I always found it good to do things when you keep putting off that don't want to do it in a way, and things work out. You might not want to go to the gas station. You put gas in the car, but you need to, and you decide to go do it. While you there, you might just get a lottery ticket and you might just hit. So it's amazing how energy works like that. And God taught me something. Cause I was real bad at that. But God told me something that threw me off real bad. Somehow the ancestors, somebody told me a few years ago, they said when you the tightest, when you're at your weakest, Jesus with you. And I was like, wait a minute. And so I started doing stuff when I get tired, and it works out. It just worked out. With my drawing and everything. When you at your weakest, Jesus with you. I'm like, I ain't never heard that in my life before. And then now, when I'm tired, I really go ahead. I got these little things I put together, like my drawing, singing, dancing, anything positive that I got reading about anything. And I go to it. And lo and behold, it works out, because I probably was stuck on my drawing for a while, stuck on my music or something for a while. And I just did, especially recording music. Be tired, don't want to do it, something telling you want to hear this, I want to hear it. You want to put it all through. I want to go ahead, something telling me go ahead. You don't even want to cut the thing on. You don't want to cut your equipment on, nothing. Something telling me to cut it on. And you might get the baddest hook in the world. And you gonna leave it there. You gonna be glad you went out there. It might not be, you might have not edited and all that, but That hook was so on point. That hook was so on point. You glad you put that hook down. You glad you went out there. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. I don't even know what time it is.